Welcome back to game 2 of this 2-game matchup here on a Saturday at Findlay in the Cube, October 25th, 2025. This is your Findlay Trojans Peewee Gold against the CAHA Columbus Capitals of 2013. So rematch, first match won by Columbus, a score of 3-1. And so we'll see with Findlay in their white jerseys and Columbus in their dark blue jerseys how today's matchup will go for game 2. Starting game 2 in goal for the Trojans is Finn Biggs. Out to take the opening faceoff for Findlay, Mason Cooper. He's got Harrison Chase and Mason Beach joining him, and Ben Grace and Webb Sloan are back on defense to start the first period. Puck is dropped. Let's do that hockey. Puck through the neutral zone. Sloan picks it up. Nice little nifty move back and forth. He's looking to the middle, takes a shot off the rip, and just gloved away by the goaltender for Columbus. Harrison there on the back check. Errant pass by Columbus. Skates through the zone. Huge whiff on a slapper attempted, but then poked away. Mason Cooper with nice working the body over to Mason Beach. Up to Mason Cooper, but just outside of his reach as we go to neutral ice. And Webb Sloan tries to dump it in, but blocked, and then dumped into the zone by Harrison Sheriff. Now in front for the Columbus goaltender, who pushes that puck aside to the left-hand side of the ice. Sorry, right-hand side of the ice. Oh, whiff on that by Sloan, and up over the shoulder of Finn Biggs on that turnover, and Columbus goes up early in this first period, 1-0. So out here now to take the face off, George Homewood for the Trojans. He's flanked by Rylan Peterkowski and Laurie Teagarden. Homewood takes it himself, running to the boards, but still they're battling for the puck in the corner along with Teagarden is Homewood. Homewood's got it now, dumps it back down behind the net. Teagarden now after it, looking for a place to send it in the center to Rylan Peterkowski, but off the skate. And Columbus collects. They're moving forward. Webb Sloan racing back on the forecheck. And over the shoulder of Finn Biggs. And that is another goal for Columbus early. So your Trojans down early, 2-0. A lot of game left. We've got Nichols out there at center right now with Burkhart and Archer as wingers. And Grace out there with Fort on the defense. Nichols now putting pressure down in the offensive zone. Raced around over to the wing. Nice play by Fort to knock that out. Still reaches neutral zone, but Findlay back for defending. Nichols pokes it away in the corner. Sends it up to Archer, trying to get it out of the zone. Just couldn't get it quite out of the zone. Collected. And Burkhart pokes it out, but still kept in by the defense of Columbus. Up the boards now. Burkhart and Fort both battling over in the corner, over to Nichols, trying to do something fancy with it. Gets poked away, but then sent to Homewood. Oh, pass in the middle, but great save by Finn Biggs, and he's on the ready and stops the repeat shot. And we'll have a face-off down to the blocker side of Finnegan Biggs. So 2-0 Columbus early, but plenty of game left, and a great face-off there by Mason Cooper. Shot on net, and rebound put in by Columbus. So that's going to bring us to 3-0 early. With 10:40 left in this first period. See how the Trojans respond. Cooper out there now with Shafe and Beach. Harrison now battling along the boards, but Columbus gets the puck. Good effort there by Schwab to knock that puck away and poke it again away from the forward of Columbus. Now Cooper trying to knock that down. Mishandled in the corner by Columbus. Knocked out by Beach. Puck going down. Looks like it'll be an icing, and we will stop the clock there with 10:07 left in the first. It'll be a face-off back down to the blocker side of Findlay goaltender Finn Biggs. Folks, the tunes today are brought to you by DJ Ford. Available for parties if you would like to contact him. Shot, nice blocker save by Finn Biggs on that shot from the point by the Columbus defense. Mason Cooper now collects behind the Findlay net, trying to get it up to Harrison, but pass intercepted, but then knocked away by the Trojans. Puck in front, nice stick work by Webb Sloan to get that puck out of the middle. Tipped away, but still held in by Columbus. Shot fired from the top, tipped and blocked by Finn Biggs. Harrison now working along the boards, trying to work it up. And now Webb Sloan has it behind the net. Trying to work it up the boards. Mason Beach, just hits a skate of a Columbus defender. Open, and Biggs is there for the save, and that shot in the middle. Now Mason Cooper battling for it along the side. And collected by Webb Sloan, who's looking to get it out of the zone, but gets his pocket pick there with some nifty stiff work by the Columbus forward. A little rough there by Columbus, but no call as we press forward. Pass forward to Beach. Now Homewood's out. We got a little bit of a line change, mid-line change. Cooper there on the pressure on the forecheck. Dumped in. That's behind the line, so that's an icing, folks. And we'll stop the clock.
Let's go! Let's go! Come on!
So we'll go the other end of the ice for a Findlay offensive zone face-off here. George Homewood will take the face-off for the Trojans. He's out there with Peter Koski and Teagarden. Fort dumps it back into the zone. Teagarden working the corner there. Try to center pass, blocked with the stick. And Columbus is able to clear. But nice work there by Ben Grace, and it creates an offsides. So we'll have a neutral zone face-off there with a heads-up stick play by Ben Grace on the defense going back to get that one. Homewood to take the neutral zone face-off for the Trojans. Drop kicks it back to Fort. Fort's trying to take it up, create some space, get across that neutral zone. Center line and send it forward, but then a nifty pass and sent too far forward by Columbus. Van Grace back there in pursuit. Nice puck play to take them in and take the passing opportunity away as they try to funnel it forward, but no shot opportunity there.
Go! Go!
And now we've got some pressure with Teagarden pushing up the side of the ice. He dumps it in as Findlay pursues down there. Ryland, Peter Koski in the corner, and then cut off, and the wraparound by Ben Grace. Dumped down in the corner by Ryland, or to Ryland. And then Columbus trying to clear, move it forward, turning around right in the middle to Eddie Homewood. Nice, nifty move, forward over, a shot, glove save by the Columbus goaltender. That was a great opportunity for Findlay. Now puck chipped forward. Ben Grace is back. We've got a one-on-one situation here. He's positioning to play body. Nice effort by Grace and Teagarden coming in on the back check to mitigate that. Now Ben Grace is pushing. The puck gets across center ice, dumps it deep into the zone, and he's still chasing. And we've got Teagarden and Homewood down there, along with Nichols out on the ice. And Eddie Homewood back there on defense, just coming off the bench there. Now puck moving forward. George Homewood trying to fight, and he collects it, trying to push it forward. And there's a scrum along the boards, and Columbus collects it. They're moving forward. Eddie Homewood now in the back check pursuit. Same with George. Missed shot. Goes across the crease. No one to collect it for Columbus. Now Webb Sloan back there in the corner. Out there with Burkhart and Archer and Nichols. Columbus sends it back down into the zone. They're going to wave off the icing, even though it was past center ice. Now battling down in the corner for it. Puck out in front. And a great glove save on that shot from the point by Finn Biggs. That'll stop the clock. So Nichols out there to take the face-off for the Trojans. Burkhart and Archer out there at wingers. We've got Homewood and Fort back on defense. Puck is dropped. Columbus working to try to control it at the point. Cross over the blue line. Errant pass. Bounces off the boards. Collected by Columbus defense. Shuttle back behind the net. Collision there. Picked up by Sloan. Now back to Homewood. Sorry, that was picked up by Nichols. Sloan is out there as well on defense. Shot knocked away. Shot to the goal. Lots of traffic in front. Finn Biggs saw it the whole way. Excellent save by Finn. Looking through the players to make that save. Mason Cooper with the face-off for the Trojans. And a shot off that face-off on the net. Finn Biggs again with a great save. So that'll freeze the puck, and we'll have another face-off to the glove hand side of Findlay goaltender. Cooper to take the face-off now. Ties him up. Gets it over to Harrison. Harrison moves it up the boards. Collected by Columbus. Knocked along the side. Centering pass intercepted by Mason Beach. Knocks it off the boards, out of the zone. Great heads-up play by Mason Beach. Puck sent down into the zone. That could have been icing because that was also behind the line, but there were enough players in the way. Actually surprised that wasn't offsides, but good stick deflection there by Mason Beach to disrupt that passing lane. Looking for a centering pass as Columbus tipped away. The pass is by Findlay. Columbus again centering, nobody there in the middle. Excellent stick work by Findlay to clear out that house area in front of the crease. Trying to clear it was Harrison, but Columbus got a stick on it. Nice nifty move there by Mason Cooper, and then he's going to bounce it off the boards. Hustling down there, Harrison Chase trying to get to the puck. Just out of reach there. Intercepted by Mason Cooper. Nifty little move. Try to collect it. Try to control it. Poked away. Harrison dumps it into the offensive zone. But then Columbus collects it in the neutral zone to try and push this forward. Now puck out back into the neutral zone. Good effort by Findlay there. Columbus has had that line out there for a long time. They're getting a little tired, and Findlay's starting to take advantage. See if we can get something going here. Held in by Grace. Grace looking for a shot. He sends one towards the net. It's stopping in front. Oh, Teagarden had a chance. Just couldn't get the stick on it. That was a good play. This looks like it's going to be an icing, folks. And we're going to have a stop of the clock. So that'll bring it down to the other end for a Trojan offensive zone face-off. As we sit here with just under 4 minutes left here in the first period. Findlay's got some work to do, but they're showing some energy here. Face off by Homewood. Puck poked away, unfortunately, by Columbus. And an offsides call with some fancy stick work there by the Trojans to knock that puck behind the blue line. So we'll have a neutral zone face off here. George Homewood takes the face off for the Trojans. Back to Peter Koski. Teagarden also out there on offense for the Trojans. We've got Sloan and we've got Grace out there on defense.
Go!
Grace pushing. He's got a little bit of an opening. He dumps it down into the zone. Homewood there trying to keep it in, but it bounced out. Puck going down into the zone. This looks like an icing. It is.
Good work!
And with 3:12 left in the first, we will have a face-off down in the Findlay offensive zone. Let's see if they can get one in the back of the net before the period ends here and start turning the tables a little bit. Face off won by Homewood. Great shot out to Sloan. Takes a shot from the point, and Columbus goaltender forced to cover with the impending pressure coming from the Findlay forwards. Teagarden was right there ready to pounce on it. Homewood again. Another face-off tipped away but kept in by Grace. Oh, and then just knocked out of the zone by Columbus. Teagarden bounces it off the boards, trying to get it up, and it's knocked out into the zone. Ryland's trying to get to it. So now shot on that break in by the Columbus players. Great glove save by Finn Biggs. Now Columbus looking for a centering pass. Again, great active stick work by the Trojans. Webb Sloan clears that out of the zone. Ryland Peterkowski trying to get that bounce off the boards. Intercepted by Archer. Tries to get it into the offensive zone, but held up by the defense of Columbus. So coming back to get it is Eddie Homewood, who gets it around the boards to Archer. Flipped up. Oh, hits a couple bodies, still in the Findlay zone. Puck to the opposite side of the boards. Burkhart racing for it, along with Homewood. Puck gets wrapped around behind the net. Nice, nifty little move by Nichols, who's taking it up the ice. He's got people with him. Oh, but we've got an offsides. And that stops the potential break. Findlay player came in just a little too eager, offsides on that. Burkhart and Archer flanking Nichols on the offensive end, trying to get the puck into the zone, but it's knocked away by Columbus on that neutral zone faceoff and dumped back in, bouncing over the stick of Findlay defense. So collecting it is Columbus. Oh, and a backward centering pass, and that scores a goal. That brings us with a minute 34 left in the first to 4-0 in favor of Columbus over your Findlay Trojans. Still plenty of time left here, though. Mason Cooper takes the face off for the Trojans. Kicks it back. Harrison's got it. Backhands it into the neutral zone. Should be a wave off of any ice. He doesn't get there, so we should be fine. Kept in by Hank. Oh, and now out of the zone. Tipped away by Findlay. Collected. Tipped back center. And we've got an offsides call. So the neutral zone face off on the far end of the ice. Mason Cooper takes face off for the Trojans. Gets knocked back towards Columbus. They dump it back in the zone, wrap it around. Hank Schwab back there to go get it. He's collecting the puck, trying to wrap it up the board. Stopped by Columbus. Tries to get it up to Harrison. Bounces over Harrison's stick. Columbus sends it opposite corner now. Fort there. Centering pass. Columbus couldn't collect. Scrum in front. Columbus still has it. Trying to get it out. Nice work by the defense to poke that puck away. Now trying to get it out of the zone is Findlay. Couldn't clear, but collected again by Mason Cooper. Looking to flip it up the boards. Trying to get it out of there. Still held along the boards by some active skates of Columbus. Nice interception by Mason Beach. Gets it out of the zone, bouncing it up the boards. Now Findlay in pursuit. Trying to get this puck out of there. That looks like it's going to be an icing, folks. And we will have a face-off down in the Findlay offensive zone with about 12 seconds left in the first period. See if we can get something going here. If the Trojans can. Perhaps a nice shot off the face-off or good shot back from the defense. Something tipped in front. See what happens here. We've got George Homewood to take the face off. We've got Schwab and Fort back there on defense. Teagarden and Peter Koski out there on offense. So short tip back, Fort trying to dump it back into the zone. That gets tipped out, sent back in by Fort. And that'll be the end of the first period, folks. So we'll do a short intermission, and please join us for the start of the second shortly. Welcome back to the start of the second period. Teams have changed sides. Score is 4 to nothing. Sorry, to start this period. Puck is dropped. Findlay trying to control, but Columbus comes away with a break. And good heads-up stick work by Finn Biggs as Findlay collects the puck and starts pushing. But stuck in the neutral zone, but offsides is the call.
Skate the puck!
Neutral zone face-off. George Homewood on the face-off for the Trojans. Good tie-up, but knocked forward. Webb Sloan there. Puck gets knocked out. Incidental. So we're going to have another neutral zone face-off, this time closer to the blue line. Oh, they're going to judge that off of Sloan knocking it out, so we're going to go back to the blocker side of Finn Biggs here. George Homewood with the face-off. Trying to get a quick shot off was Columbus. That sailed over the net. Bodies flying. Working it off the boards was Peter Koski, but collected by Columbus. Now moved up front, Peter Koski with some stick work, but deflect the puck away. And now Homewood's got it, and he hits it off the boards, clears the zone on net, so forced to play it is Columbus. Good pressure in the neutral zone, collected by Sloan. He's coming up front. He's looking for a shot. He throws it in front. Oh, just wide. Back to Ben Grace it is. He's looking for a shot or a center pass. He throws one up at the net. And it's stopped and covered by the goaltender. So nice shot by Ben Grace there, working up towards the face-off dot on the hash marks where the winger would be. Fires a shot. Columbus goalie forced to come out and cover. So we'll have a line change. Nichols, Burkhart, and Archer out there on offense. Sloan and Grace out there still on defense for the Trojans. We'll see if we can get some offense going for the Trojans. Puck in the corner. Puck now against the wall. Grace fighting for it. Burkhart fighting for it now. Puck behind the net collected by Columbus. Now they're moving it up through the neutral zone. Good defensive stick work by Nichols, and Sloan collects the puck, wraps it around the net, and he's looking with a head of steam up to Nichols, and then collected by Archer, and then knocked back, but Sloan's back there for Findlay. Little spin move there, collects the puck and is moving forward, dumps it into the neutral zone. Puck in the neutral zone still. Teams battling for it. Nichols over there against the boards. Over to Homewood, sending it up. Trying to pick that clean with Schwab, but he just couldn't. Take it away. Good work by Grace to bump the player off the puck. Trying to get it up along the boards is Homewood. They've got it now. They're trying to work it there. Held in by the defense, but then poked out by Nichols. Moved up by Archer. And we'll have a stoppage in play for an offside. Time to reset the clock here. So 10:30 left in the second. They're going to call that. As an icing. And we've got a face-off. Battled for by Mason Cooper. Knocked away by Homewood. Centering pass across the middle. Out of the zone by Mason Beach. And Findlay's back there on the aggressive back check. Oh, puck just mishandled by Columbus. Tried a centering pass in front. Sent in front by Harrison. Oh, and just sent wide. Good work by Findlay. Keep this puck in the zone. Centering pass in the middle of Mason Beach. Just off the end of his stick. He's looking to center it. Oh, just came off the edge of his stick, too. And now Columbus will try to bring it up. Nice work by Cooper to slow that up in the neutral zone there. Harrison there, too. Pass across the middle. Good defensive pressure caused the offsides, and we will have a neutral zone face-off there. Smart heads-up play by the Trojan defense. Holds up the impending rush by Columbus. So, Homewood to take the face-off now for the Trojans. Puck is dropped. Columbus trying to battle through it, but bounced out forward and into the offensive zone by Findlay. George Homewood in pursuit on the forecheck. He's got Teagard in there with him. Wrapping around the net, trying to decide what to do with it is Columbus, but kept in. Oh, and then just bounced out. So, sitting there with a 3-on-2. Plenty of players back for Findlay to disrupt the shot, so shot goes wide. Nice shot block attempt there by Henry Fort, and he's able to clear it. Not enough to make an icing, so they have to play it. Excellent forechecking there by Lawyer. Teagard trying to get it to the middle, but nobody there for Findlay. It gets knocked out of the zone. We got some people skating back. Excellent hustle by Eddie Homewood there to get back and make a play on that. Gets it over to his brother George, trying to get it out of the zone, but picked away by Columbus. But then knocked out again, and Eddie with the second chance hustle, and he's turning the burners on. George is trying to get it out there, and they're going to call a penalty on that as they're both going for the puck. And we're going to have a stoppage of play and a penalty. Good effort by George Homewood. And so that's going to be a penalty on Findlay. So Findlay will go on the power play, or on the penalty kill. Sorry about that. So Findlay a man down right now. And a shot from the point by Columbus knocked away. Burkhart's out there on defense with Sloan. We've got, oh, nice block by Finn Biggs on that shot, and then nice clear by the Findlay defense. Schwab's out there now too. Trying to get that puck out, diving attempt up to Nichols. Trying to clear it as well, but gets poked away. Sloan, big save by Finn Biggs, and a diving save by Jonah Burkhart on that shot. And Sloan's got it, trying to get it out of the zone. Thwarted at the blue line. Puck down into the corner. Burkhart's down there for the Trojans. Nice stick work, trying to block the pass attempt. Faulty pass. Nichols out in front, trying to cover the point. Now back to the corner. Burkhart down there, puts a body on him. Now Schwab down there too is on him. So diamond format for the defense here. Trying to chase, shot goes wide, kick saved by Finn Biggs. Now dumped behind the net. Pass attempt, centering attempt, blocked by multiple players. Then another one gets through, but no one could connect. Then Schwab tries to get a shot on it, and then, oh my goodness, that was bounce directed right to a Columbus player and put into the net. That'll be another goal for Columbus. So 5-0 with 7:03 left here. That'll negate the rest of the penalty. So Trojans at even strength, but with a big deficit to claw back from at the moment. George Homewood out there to take the face-off for the Trojans with 7:03 left here in the second. George trying to push through, tie him up. Henry Fort back there to collect the puck. Moves it along the boards to Mason Cooper. Bounces off the boards slightly irregularly, but Findlay still trying to battle for it. They get the puck out. Eddie Homewood's got it, or George Homewood's got it, sorry. He's taken down. No call. Archer with a shot off the cage of the goaltender, and we've got a stoppage in play for a player down.
Let's go.
And it looks like we've got a penalty on that call. So your Findlay Trojans will be going on a power play here. So Mason Cooper with the face-off for the Trojans. Puck is dropped, trying to do a little face-off deke, but it's back to Archer. Archer rips a shot, but it hits the stick of the forward of Columbus, and now taken forward and out of the zone by Columbus, shorthanded. He's skating around, trying to get through by Ben Grace, and a shot and a block by Finn Biggs, and then the follow-up shot is sent wide. So puck behind the net, dumped forward by Homewood. Now Fort's battling for it in the back and behind the net. Grace has it now. He's collecting. He's working to send it up the boards, trying to get it out of the zone. Held in by the defense of Columbus. Fort's got it now, working it up the boards. Findlay with the man advantage still for just under a minute. Nice pass up front to Archer. Archer knocks it forward, but Mason Cooper's there. Findlay, he sends it in front. Oh! Nice centering try, and then wrapped really hard around the boards and off the stick of a Findlay player, but this will be an icing, so, because that was still in the zone, so we're going to bring it down. 25 seconds left in the power play for Findlay. Just under 5:30 left in the second period. See with the man advantage for a little bit, Findlay can get on the board here. Nichols out there with Harrison and Beach. Sloan and Fort out there on defense. Pass goes back to Fort. Fort rips the shot. Oh, just over the glove, but a little high. Beach tries to get it, wrap it to the middle. Unfortunately collected by Columbus. They send it down. This looks like it's going to be another icing, and it is. So with 11 seconds left in this power play opportunity, Findlay's going to have another face-off down close to the Columbus goalie. Ricky Nichols now out to take the face-off for the Trojans. Burkhart out there now on the, or no, that is Sloan on defense, Fort on defense. And Harrison out there as a winger as well, along with Beach. Trying to collect the puck at center ice is Beach. Trying to move it forward, but Columbus collects. Nifty stick work by Fort to poke that away. Harrison's got it. He's looking around the corner. Or Nichols has it, sorry. Trying to send it deep. Gets tripped up, but still gets the puck. Sends it deep around the back end of the net there. Center ice pass intercepted by Sloan. Excellent work, but blown down because of a player on the ice for Findlay. Player is up. was concerned for injury, so this will come up to be a neutral zone infraction. So glad to see the player up on their own accord, back to the bench, no problems. And Mason Cooper will take the face-off for the Trojans. He's got Laura Teagarden out there and Ryland Peterkowski. Puck is dropped. Teagarden has it now. Sends it down deep into the zone. Mason Cooper chasing around along with Peterkowski. Trying to collect this puck. We've got the puck back down behind the net, but just couldn't handle it. Nice poke check away by Teagarden, but just evades the stick at the blue line of Homewood, but nice defensive pressure there by Sloan to knock that away. Cross ice pass to Teagarden, trying to get it through the neutral zone, bounces off his cage actually, and then tipped forward by Ryland Peterkowski, who's trying to take this into the zone. He does. He's looking for a pass opportunity. Little sauces one to the middle, but stick away from Columbus. But nice jump up there by Sloan, who's got the puck looking for an avenue to shoot. Trying to find something on the backhand. Worked it against the boards, but Columbus collected. Kept in by Homewood, but then pushed out into the neutral zone by Columbus. But then Cooper sends it back around the board. Findlay trying to be aggressive here, get into the offensive zone and stop that puck from being moved, but
Hard back, Hank, hard!
and tipped away on that cross-ice pass to prevent a breakaway. Good defensive pressure by Laura Teagarden and Hank Schwab. Moved up the boards, Teagarden does with it, but then knocked back deep into the zone. Hank Schwab in the back there, gets a skate on that centering pass. Nice move. Homewood down in the corner trying to battle for it along the boards. Now the other Homewood. Good pressure there with the stick and knocks it away. So Eddie Homewood there working hard along the boards. Good defensive effort there, and then sent out by Hank. That's going to bounce off the boards, but it's going to just miss the crease, and that's going to be an icing. So we're going to stop the clock and have a face-off down in front of the Findlay goaltending. All right. Puck dropped. Nichols tried to win it. Got kicked back. Nice kick save by Finn Biggs. And a great blocker save, and it's on top of the net. That's a dead puck. Finn Biggs with two great clutch saves back to back. So we'll have another neutral zone face-off here. Puck is dropped. Shot in front, hits a Columbus player and drops immediately. And now out to Ricky Nichols. He's pushing hard, trying to find some space. Wisely dumps it in. Burkhart's there chasing behind the net as well. So multiple players go down. Archer there in pursuit. Nice neutral zone tie up there by Schwab. And a great poke check by Ford, and a great stick check by Ford as well to break up that pass. Archer gets it, tries to dump it out of the zone. Nichols there, trying to poke check, couldn't get it there. Finn Biggs with a great save on a shot off the point. Fort collects, wraps it around the boards. Burkhart's there in the corner trying to apply pressure. Fort gets it back again. Fort trying to clear it. It clears the zone. Off of Ricky Nichols stays. Joe Burkhart tries to get the poke check but misses. Shot off the post, off the glove and off the post and out. And so we'll have a stop to play on a face-off with 1:34 left here in the second period. 5-0 Columbus Capitals over your Findlay Trojans, but Trojans starting to show some life. Face-off puck is dropped. Homewood's got it. Oh, great save off the face-off deke by Finn Biggs. Centering pass in front, cleared out. Mason Beach has it. He's trying to work it out of the zone. He gets met with a body by Columbus. Shot and a great stop by Ben Grace off the shin pad to prevent anything reaching the net. Poked out again. Ben Grace flips it up in front. But again, a skate from Columbus just happens to hit the puck, keeps it in the zone. So they've had a little bit of puck luck today. Columbus trying to play the north-south game here a little bit. Kept in at the blue line. They cross over to the opposite side of the blue line, looking for a shot. Great poke check.
Step up. Take
So
the back.
Harrison with a great poke check to knock that out of the zone. Columbus forced to reset, but they bring it back into the zone. And Grace has it now, wraps it around the boards, trying to find some room. They can't get it out. So then it's sent out of the zone by Harrison. This puck's going to die, so Columbus is forced to collect and move. Good forecheck pressure by the Trojans. Forces a turnover in the zone. Sloan up there working about the face-off circle, trying to keep this puck in. He's got Homewood with him, and Harrison battling. Mason Beach tries to get it, keep it inside the zone, and then picked away. And that's going to be the end of the period, folks, and we're still at 5-0 in favor of Columbus at the moment. So we'll take a brief intermission as we get ready for the third. Still 13 minutes of hockey left here in Game 2. All right, welcome back, folks. Start of the third period, your Findlay Trojans trying to battle back from a 5-0 deficit. Cooper out there with the face-off, knocked back to the defense, but still controlled in the neutral zone by Columbus. Nice stick work by Fort. Poke that aside, but they come up, take a shot, and a great save by Finn Biggs. All over that, read that from the start. They tried to make a nifty move, but Biggs said, absolutely not, sir. Not right now, not in my house. Face off by Mason Cooper for the Findlay Trojans. Knocked back to Columbus. They put a shot on net. Finn Biggs easily sticks that aside. Scrum in the corner. Mason Cooper comes up with the puck. He's looking for room to skate. Passes it along the boards, and Gloria Teagarden, he's got a little bit of head of steam, trying to collect the puck, but it just gets away from him. Good opportunity there. Columbus player falls on his own accord, up to Laurier again, but Columbus player met it with the skates. Disrupted that move on the puck. Over here in the corner, Eddie Homewood, nice defensive pressure. Shot just wide, hits the post inside of the net. Trying to do a wraparound is Columbus. They say absolutely not. And a great save by Finn Biggs. Cleared out by Homewood. Fort's got it now behind the net, back of the net, looking to do something with it. Uses the angles, uses his body, gets it up front, but collected at the blue line by Columbus. Now knocked up front. Mason Cooper knocks it out. Laura Teagarden trying to get that in the forecheck. Nifty move by Columbus. And he's offsides. Ladies and gentlemen, that was blatant offsides. I've got contacts in and can still see that. So we'll go with a neutral zone face-off, slightly in favor of your Findlay Trojans. Archer, Burkhart, Nichols out there now for the Trojans, trying to apply some pressure. See if we can get something on the back of the net. We've got Schwab and Sloan back there on defense. Schwab, good effort there. And a shot off the rebound. scores, goes off the glove of Finn Biggs, bringing this game to 6-0 in favor of Columbus. The puck is dropped. Nice face-off tie-up by Ricky Nichols, who dumps it deep into the zone. Findlay in pursuit. Burkhart and Archer down there as well. Archer battling behind the boards. Burkhart trying to move into the slot. Try to force some pressure on the outside, and then unfortunately dumped out by Columbus. Takes a shot off the post. Nichols has it now, trying to tip it out of the zone. Unable to do so, but Schwab's got it, trying to shoot it. It hits the Columbus player, then bounces in front, then Sloan collects. Sloan looking to make a little move, gets it out of the zone. Going down, icing waved off. Burkhart down there in pursuit, trying to make something happen, but Columbus player able to get rid of it beforehand, but brought forward by Sloan. He's got a shot. He takes one off the post. Oh, puck still live. Centered out in front. Tipped away. Kept in by Sloan. Trying to do a quick line change here is Findlay. Grace there. Nice play by Grace. And he gets tripped up on the play. Don't know why it wasn't a penalty there, but tripped up on the play, but made the great poke check to get that puck away. Columbus back to the defense. Tries to center it across ice. Back to the defense again on the blue line. Back again. Nice stick disruption there. But finds its way to a Columbus player's stick, but a good save by Finn Biggs on that shot by Columbus. We'll face off to the blocker side of Finn Biggs. Homewood out there now to take the face off for the Trojans as George Homewood. Puck is dropped. Columbus controls it. Shot just goes wide. Up to Harrison. Tried to tip it outside of the zone, but collected by Columbus. Harrison battling along the boards. Along with Homewood, but sent back down to the zone. Fort's got it now. Body contact. Fighting hard against the boards. It's Henry Fort for the Trojans. Center pass knocked away by Finn Biggs. Good heads-up play by Biggs. Tipped forward by Fort. Collected by Grace. Nifty stick work around the defense. Tries to get center. Shot off and save and forced to cover is the Columbus goaltender. So good opportunity there by Ben Grace as he was applying pressure from the defensive side to get a shot off and force the cover, and another face-off close to the Columbus goaltender. Homewood's Sloan out there on defense now. Mason Cooper takes face-off for the Trojans. Nice face-off tie-up. Peter Koski's got it off the tie-up. Looking for a center pass. Sends it across the front. Oh, in the middle. Oh, just knocked wide. Homewood's got it. Sends it across the boards. Back down in the corner. Peter Koski. Centering pass. Just blocked short, but Mason Cooper's got it. Sends it towards the net. And a save. Good offensive output there in the last 30 seconds or so from the Trojans on those multiple face-off attempts. Close here with under 9 minutes left. See if Findlay can get one on the board here. Puck is dropped. Mason Cooper's got it. Tie up. Now ends up over to Ryland Peter Koski. Centering pass collected by Sloan, but off of his stick. Bounces out the zone. Teagarden's got it. He sends it back to Sloan as Findlay's trying to reset. Sends it up the board. Teagarden's got it. He's got some room. Got a little room. He sends it down deep into the zone. Peter Koski now back, trying to intercept that pass. He does so. Sends it along the boards. We've got a penalty and a handoff stretch, and we're going to have a power play for your Findlay Trojans. As we've got a tripping penalty assessed to Columbus on their captain, number 28. Cooper and Archer out there now for the Trojans, along with Homewood, trying to get something going, see if we get a puck in the back of the net. Oh, great centering pass by Homewood, just missed the mark. Oh, and dropped back, but nobody there, so Findlay forced to go back and collect. Smart play off the boards by Eddie Homewood. Over to Mason Cooper, makes a nifty move. Looking to the center, shot, glove save by the goaltender for Columbus. Puck is dropped. Mason Cooper gets it back to Homewood, trying to battle for it. George keeps working hard. Sloan up there with a shot. Oh, just tipped away. Good pressure by the Trojans. Keep that puck in there. Out to Homewood. Cycling over. Nice move. Nice pass across. Shot. Oh, block. Findlay working to try to get it out or keep it in the zone. Eddie hustling. Catch that puck. Good presence to keep that puck away, or keep the body away, I guess. Good use of the body to thwart that shot attempt. And now we're pushing hard. Findlay it's a 2-on-2, 3-on-3 now developing. We've got open space and people. Shot! Go across the center. Oh, it goes through the crease. Shot up front. Mason Cooper trying to take a shot. Gets it back to Archer. Archer winds up, takes a shot. Oh, blocked and covered by the goaltender of Columbus.
Good job, G. Good job, E.
Excellent offensive pressure there by Findlay. Columbus back at full strength, but high energy output by the Trojans. Nichols, Burkhart, and Beach out there now with Schwab and Fort. Under 7 minutes left here in the third. Let's see if Findlay can get something happening on the scoreboard here. Columbus brings it forward. Nice play by Fort to knock that centering pass out. Columbus collecting. Up in the slot, takes a shot. Glove saving a fancy one by Finn Biggs. If we could get some style points for that, we would take it, because that was a smooth glove save. Face off, Ricky Nichols, sorry. Hank Schwab's got it. He's trying to clear the zone here. He does. Burkhart battling along the boards too, but brought in by Columbus. Knocked away by Fort. Good stick work there. Knocked in front. Puck loose. Columbus forced to settle for an outside shot. Tipped in front and then score by Columbus. That brings it to 7-0 with just under 6 minutes left here in the third. The Trojans playing with a lot of energy, but not having some of the puck luck today. So hopefully they keep the energy up. Face off by Ricky Nichols there. Knocked into the zone by Columbus. Breakaway shot broken up by Ben Grace. Nice stick work by Grace. Findlay's had a lot of good pressure and hard work, but just some of the bounces haven't gone their way. Oh, nice block there by Grace. Using the leg, Ricky Nichols trying to get it out of the zone, and he does. He's skating it up through neutral ice. Good work staying on sides there by Beach. Nichols with a shot out in front and covered by the goaltender of Columbus. So just over 5 minutes left here in the third. Game 2 matchup. We'll change lines here. Mason Cooper out to take the face off for the Trojans. Harrison Chafe and Lawyer Teagarden out there as your wingers. Ben Grace and Webb Sloan back as defense. Puck moves around. Shot attempt blocked.
Good job.
Findlay trying to keep it in the zone, but gets knocked out, but then collected again by Webb. He's going to take it in. Nifty little move, trying to find some place to be open. Shot! Oh, blocked by the Columbus goaltender. Columbus trying to clear. Eventually does. They got a man up forward, but nice work by Grace to get in the way there, disrupt that pass. They collect. Shot goes well wide. Good stick work. Dumping it in is Mason Cooper. Good pressure there on the offensive end by Mason Cooper. So Harrison Schaaf there to work it back. Grace has it, dumps it back down to Harrison. A little cross check there, not called, but Grace has it now. Fires one at the net. Stopped short, collected, still loose. Puck still loose in front, collected by the defense of Columbus. They're looking on a breakout to try to move it ahead. That puck goes just wide. Fort's got it. He sends it up front. Bounces out of the zone. In pursuit. And offsides the call. Neutral zone faceoff. Still some good hustle, some good energy from the Trojans here. With just under 3.5 left here in the third. Puck is dropped. Homewood back to Fort. Good face-off win for Homewood. Archer sends it down into the zone, but then knocked out by Columbus. Columbus bringing it through the neutral zone. Backwards pass. Shot. Biggs is there. Nice stick save by Finn Biggs. Shot attempt again. Gets its way through to Biggs. He makes another good save. Nice use of the body by Eddie Homewood to knock the Columbus player off the puck. Now in pursuit. George Homewood tried to get it, so nifty little move there by Columbus, but good effort by Homewood. Trying to move the puck forward to Rylan Peterkowski is Fort, but intercepted by Columbus. Cross ice pass, mishandled by Columbus. Shot from the hash mark on the right faceoff circle. That was a little wide of net. Now shot out to the point by Columbus, well wide of the net. Hits the back of the boards. Collected by Rylan Peterkowski, trying to tip it forward. He does, tips it out of the zone. George Homewood trying with a head of steam. He beat one guy, but then poked away. Good effort there by Homewood to try to make something happen. Columbus now bringing the puck up through the neutral zone. Nice job by Nichols to disrupt that. Homewood's got it now. He nifty little move on the drag there, trying to make it happen on the backhand side, but just lost his footing. Sent forward and covered by the Columbus goaltender. Here with 1:28 left here in the third. Nichols, Burkhart, and Beach out there. Nichols to take the face off. Got Schwab and Sloan back on defense for the Trojans. Burkhart trying to get to that puck, trying to get a shot off, but blocked away. Tipped away, back, oh, blocked by a Columbus player. Findlay still trying to get the puck. Centering pass, Beach fires a shot. Now Burkhart tries to get one. Beach fires another one, and glove save. Findlay not without their chances, trying really hard. Puck is dropped. Findlay battling for it. Now poked away. Columbus on the break. Finn Biggs comes. Oh, and we've got a penalty coming up on what's going to be a tripping probably. So since it was on a breakaway, we're going to have a penalty shot here with 25 seconds left in the game. And shot wide. Standing tall is Finn Biggs. Denies the penalty Shot attempt. Well played by Finn Biggs. Going to bring this down for a face-off with 25.4 seconds left here in the third. Game 2 of this two-game matchup. Ricky Nichols with the face-off. Puck goes in front. Beach in the corner trying to get it. Shot out to the point. Burkhardt out there trying to block the shot. Bounces off of Schwab. Nice effort by Findlay to keep that puck out of there. Now Sloan's got it. He's going to wrap it around the boards. It's going to go out the zone. Beach racing hard. So is Burkhardt. Time's going to expire, and that's going to be the end of the game. Thank you, folks, for joining us. So Columbus takes game 2 of the matchup. But please join us tomorrow as we've got 2 games from the Chiller in Dublin near Columbus as the Findlay Trojans are back on the ice for more action.